LaiD, smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich
TV.
TV. Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. In the celebrity news, unfortunately, what they saying allegedly, you know what I mean? GoTTi, brother, Big JooK, I believe his name, he just got taken off the board. Unfortunately, you know, when you see like these different channels, these different podcasts like mine, Popovich TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Y'all know over here it's full transparency, and we keep it a buck as best we could. Sometimes we right, sometimes we wrong. So anyway, if you know, then you know when Young Dolph was taken off the board, I haven't heard about him. I didn't know about him. I didn't know about his music. I didn't know who he was. Unfortunately, till he passed. Like a lot of rappers. There's so many rappers. There's so many comedians. There's so many fans only. There's so many people reaching for the goal line, I mean, to score that touchdown and become famous. Challenge, right? And that's no knock on him. I'm just saying they from Memphis. We on the New York side of things, New York state of mind. I just wasn't really in tune with his music and his movement. Come to find out, he was getting it out the mud. A lot of people like his music. A lot of people was fucking with him. A lot of people in Memphis had a lot of love for him, right? And then you start hearing the whispers, allegedly, maybe kind of, sort of, GoTTi had something to do with it. And I'm not saying that he did on this channel, because I don't know who killed Young Dolph. Seen the bullet holes in his car, just seen the scenery. And it was crazy, shit crazy, like the way they lit the car up and all that. Now, when you swing back around, you say, boom, his brother, you know what I mean? And I didn't know who his brother was either till maybe like 2 hours ago. Know who GoTTi is, obviously, you know what I mean? You know, a couple of songs he got and shit like that. Obviously, he fucking with Rev Run daughter, you know what I mean? I think they still fucking with each other, you know what I mean? And so now his brother passed, and you see the headline, yo, it's war in Memphis. This and this and that is about to start popping off crazy. You know what I mean? It's like it's popping off crazy, right? I'm like, damn. Some people saying his own brother did, like Cain killed Abel. And again, I'm not putting out no rumors. I'm not putting out no false, you know, accusations or shit like that. I'm just saying we'll be spinning on a clip like Mano said. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I seen Suge smack game. I'm saying somebody told me Suge smack game. Down in Miami, right? I just came back from down in Miami. It's a Mano reference. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what's on the blogs. Some people like, yeah, it's a sacrifice. You know, people be quick. Let's talk about a sacrifice, etc. You got Cat Williams, you know, bringing up all these things. And people been conspiracy theoried out. I'm one of them in parts. Not, I don't just run with everything. But if it make a little sense, I'm like, that does kind of make sense, so I can see why people are lining up the dots like that. Nonetheless, it's unfortunate. Then now, you know, clips of his brother is spinning online now where he's talking about, I guess, Young Dolph throwing little shots, and pretty much, you know, like when a felon, right? When a felon commits a crime, and I am a felon, been up top. Y'all know if y'all fuck with the channel, I'm not an angel, right? I did a significant amount of years, you know what I mean? And that's not to brag, it's just to say, I know what that chili con corn and yakisobe is like. I know what that's like. And so I have first-hand experience. So people is like, yeah, you know, he was kind of like a scumbag, you know what I mean? And they showing the videos or they showing little lives with him talking, saying certain things, and what they're trying to do is paint the picture or paint the narrative of what type of individual he is. Just like the news do when the cops kill you or you do some fuck shit, and then they run your rap sheet down and try to say like, yeah, this, you know, even though it was, you know, misconduct on the police behalf, or they shouldn't have did X, Y, Z, this guy was a piece of shit. Stephen A, right? Like Jason Whitlock, this guy is a piece of shit. He deserved to die. He got 10 felonies, messing with, you know, domestic violence and shit like that. And now I don't know who if his brother was a good stand-up individual or not. I don't know if he was a piece of shit, a scumbag, I don't know none of that. I know the narrative that's being painted, but check it out though. The real caveat is, can we really just all get along? And but you black, and black niggas be doing other black niggas the worst. Like, you gonna Egan a nigga in front of his whole tribe with the motherfucking vampire bat, beat a nigga down to a pulp right in front of his family, right in front of his grandmother, right in front of his kids, and like old dog said, man, these niggas killed your cousin and you ain't gonna go out here and do shit. So niggas be real quick to retaliate. And you know, when you live in that life by the sword, by the gun, you bout it, chances are, absolutely, chances are that you're gonna meet the same fate that you took other people and players off the board with. If you killing niggas, chances are you're gonna be killed. And you may be killed in a brutal, savage way. Maybe not extreme like Egan, because that's TV, even though we know people that got beat to death with hammers and bats and shit like that, and blunt objects, right? That's a little extreme. That was some Walking Dead shit. It was brutal. But if you living by the sword, you probably gonna die by the sword. If you getting on that bat line and you giving out orders to kill niggas, and you Don Corleone, like, yeah, this is our corner and you under us now, that's a Big Pun reference, Capital Punishment, his first album, which is a classic. You under us now. Don Corleone, and any nickel that gets sold on this park, we want in. How you think it's going to turn out for you? And again, I'm not saying it's good for him. You know, rest in peace to him and condolences to their family. You know what I mean? Because death comes for us all. Like, we all waiting to die. It's just that, you know, when you die, how long they gonna remember you? Or in Thanos' words, I hope they remember you. Like, right, because, you know, you see the shit on TikTok spinning in the clip. They're like, after you die, your family gonna meet. They're gonna have their little repast. They're gonna go through your shit, throw out the shit that's not valuable to them, that may have been valuable to you. Keep the shit that's valuable to them. You know, you gone now. You take your apartment, take your storage, take whatever it is, and then after that, you just a little picture on Throwback Thursdays. You just getting a little shout out in the memory, and a lot of times you gone and you forgotten. So you running on a treadmill to try to impress upon people, sometimes family, that after you gone 2-3 years, 2-3 weeks for some, you're forgotten about. You did it and done, right? You just became a resident of Queens, and that means you're done. They forgot about you, depending on, you know, what type of individual you was. And even if you were a good individual, and I see some, and I spoke about some of this on the channel, where certain families or friends and shit, they keep their loved ones alive in whatever way they decide to commemorate their family. But for most of us, you're out of here, you're gone, your stuff and your property, all that shit is gone, and they don't even remember you. They don't even remember you a little bit on certain times, and that's it. And, you know, that's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, because when you're gone, right, who gives a fuck? You know, just try to live good so that people can remember you for the little times that they do in a good light, and not remember you as some piece of shit ass nigga, some low life, you know what I mean, bitch.
But y'all know who it is. Popovich from Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here, one more again. Yeah, kid.